was. Anyway, so what's up? It's me again. So today I decided for my first actual video, I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm going to talk about drama. Drama is probably the worst thing that people have in their lives. Drama can be over the internet, in person, with their friends, with people who hate them, with their enemies, you know. It can be anywhere. It can even be in, like, your job. You know, if anybody's that old watching me, which is kind of weird. But anyway, yeah. It can even be like that. So we're gonna talk about it. First off, what is it with people in drama, with personal drama? Like, you have friends, you have really good friends, and then you become enemies. You know, it's sad, because it all starts when one person says something, even if it's jokingly, other person thinks it offensively, you know? Takes it personally, offensively, and they just... I remember I had a friend who, when she was apparently very self-conscious, and I didn't know about this, and she was saying that she was saying something, I don't remember the entire thing, something about her looks, and I'm like, yeah, you should fix that, you know, jokingly. You know, and she took it so offensively, she, like, got pissed, she stood up, walked away, and got all mad, and she's still mad about that, which is really stupid. This other girl, who hates me because, so here's the thing, she was a jerk to me, an extreme jerk to me. She was the kind of person who, she can throw anything out, and she can't take anything in. She would, you know, like... She could throw a ball at someone's face, and they'll be like, ow, that hurt. And then they'll take it and throw it back at her face, and it'll hit her, and she'll cry about it, she'll freak out and get all pissed off, and, you know, she's that kind of person. And, so when towards the end of the year, of the school year, when she was doing her routine, treating me like crap thing, I finally got sick of it and told her off. She apparently went home and cried for 4 hours, according to her, which made all of her friends, and some of my friends that were acquainted with her, mad at me. So she was not a fun person. I'm sure if she watches this video, she'll disagree, probably comment down below and say, I'm such a dick. It wasn't her, it was me. I know there was some parts about me, because I told her off and finally got sick of her being a dick about everything. I know some of it's my fault, but don't take things so dramatically. And, you know, with other people, there's drama everywhere. Like, on the internet, I know there's drama alert, there's fucking Keemstar. Nobody likes Keemstar. Leafy has been getting drama with Keemstar, because, you know, Keemstar's a bitch. He's just such a douchebag. I don't want to get dragged into this. I know I won't, because, you know, I'm so low-key on the internet. Nobody knows I exist. So I'm not going to get dragged into it. But, you know, I'm just saying freaking Keemstar and Leafy are enemies. You know, Leafy's just kind of... Leafy's a good guy. I kind of like Leafy. Keemstar is just a lying little bastard who just sees something on the internet like, oh, this is drama worthy, and you know, he's just kind of a dumb person. I don't know how people like him. Anyway, so there's like freaking drama on the internet, cyber, I don't really know, cyberbullying, I think. It's just like, that's probably the worst you can do to somebody. Socially and publicly humiliate someone else just for the thrill of it. You know, that's just something you don't do. I have personally had events where people would do that to me, but it was all false. People can think that, but people who knew me and talked to me about it, I'm like, yeah, that didn't happen. They're like, okay, yeah, I figured. So, I mean, I'm the kind of person who doesn't get offended easily. You know, I'm very joking. I joke with people all the time. People joke with me. It's kind of, it's fun. You know, I'm just some dumb person on the internet, you know, talking about random shit. Anyway, But I like to joke with people, and people who try to mean something negativity. They try to mean it to offend me. I don't get offended. I used to be like, oh my gosh, why did you do that? And I would get pissed, like normal 12-year-old girl. No offense to you guys, just saying, a little drama. Anyway, I used to do that, but I don't do that anymore. I had some people the other day tell me off and tell me how horrible I am, put things into my mouth and put words in my mouth that I never spoke, actions that I've never done. I don't care. I'm just like, you know what, this is stupid. So, drama's everywhere. Yeah, it's interesting to deal with. So basically, when you deal with drama, you don't take any of it offensively. Cyberbullying, that's humiliating. It's awful, but don't get dragged into it, because the more you respond to that, the more people want to add more. Someone can say something awful about you on the internet, and you just don't respond, because then they'll keep doing it. Sometimes they'll keep doing it even if you don't, but they will eventually get bored of it and stop. Don't even say it to them in person. Don't reply online. Don't reply in private messages or anything like that. Don't even talk about it. You could talk about it with friends who aren't in on it and everything, but other than that, just don't bring it up. Because then he'll just get bored with it. If you don't do anything about it, they'll get bored with it and be like, oh, this guy just doesn't care, this chick doesn't care. Yeah. Also, when people talk crap about you, don't care. People will say so many awful things about you. People will say just that you're ugly, you're a crybaby, you're just drive for attention, they'll say awful things about you, and if you have depression, they'll be like, it's not real, and stuff like that. Don't care. Don't take it offensively, because those people are just bad people. They don't have respect. They don't have respect for other people. They don't have any. I know they have lives, but they just don't. They're just not good people to be around. They're not people you need in your life. You don't need those people in your life. Even if you think you do, you don't. Most of the time, you don't think you'll need them in your life, but whatever. Even with your friends, if you get into a fight, which I know when you're friends you will, or you might have disagreements or stuff, and then you get angry and stuff. You may say stuff negative about them, and they may say stuff negative about you, but you're both angry at each other. People say things when they're angry that they don't mean. So, if they do that and you just start oh my gosh, that's awful, and then you get pissed about it and hold a grudge, you're just not someone that people want to be around, because, people say things when they're angry they don't mean. I remember when I was really angry at somebody, and I said awful things about them. And after I calmed down, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean any of it. It wasn't. Yeah, I know it was wrong to say stuff like that, but I was angry. People say things when they're angry that they don't necessarily mean. Okay. Just kind of back it off. Take it off your shoulder. Nobody don't care. Trust me, your life will be so much easier and less dramaful and less insane. Your mind will be more clear if you just let it go. Yeah, I'm just trying to speak a little bit in my mind here. I'm the kind of person who I speak my mind. So, even if it's negative, I speak my mind. So, drama is not a fun thing to deal with, but it's something everybody goes through. And everybody has. Every single person has it, so gotta find a way to deal with it. Not everyone's going to be the same, but I do know that everyone can just push it off. It's up to you to push it off, whether you want to push it off or get angry about it. It's up to you. You may get angry about it at first, but don't tell them off because you may regret it. If it's someone who hates you and has done that for so long, do it. Tell them off or tell somebody because you need to respect yourself. They're just no better than anybody else in the world. They think they are, but they're not. So yeah, I have had so much experience with this stuff because a lot of people hate me for things, and I regret some of the things that I've done to get them to hate me, but it's up to them whether they take offense to it or they just push it off, okay? It's up to you. So, I hope this helps somebody. If not, then it's not a lost cause either. I'll just, see you in the next video. Peace.